Welcome to Rebound Athletics. This is a video on exactly how to use a modified blood pressure cuff to stabilize your lower back. If you want to know why you want to do that, go to reboundathletics.com and click on the why you should use a blood pressure cuff video, or go down to the description below and I should have a link down there. Now what I'm using is an ordinary blood pressure cuff. I have modified it slightly. You can see the markings here. I've created a green zone between 60 and 80 and put a line at 70. So when I talk about staying within the green or staying out of the red, that's what I'm going to mean there. So I lay this cuff down, Velcro side down, and as I discussed in the other video, the arch of my lower back should be about the size of the thick part of my hand. So I'm going to tighten this valve and I'm going to pump this cuff up to be about as thick as the thick part of my hand. Now, to demonstrate this, I'm going to have my beautiful fiance Mija do the demonstration so that I can keep talking while she does the exercises. Come on in here and take a lie down there. So she's going to lie down so that the arch of her lower back is right over the center of that cuff. She's going to take the gauge and she's going to hold it directly over the center of her face. Now how does that feel? Is that centered left to right on you?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So during all of these exercises, she's going to be keeping that needle right on the line, right in between 60 and 80, and under no circumstances ever is she going to let the needle come down and touch the bottom red. I'm not super scared of the top red, but I really want to make sure that the needle never touches the bottom red. If it does, what's happening is that your back is breaking into uncontrolled extension, and the whole point of this is to teach these anti-extension muscles exactly how to do the job of preventing that. Okay, so blood pressure cuff, level 1. She lies down on the cuff, she brings the needle into the middle of the green, and then she's going to walk her feet out and back 5 times with little steps. She is qualified to go as far out as she can go without touching the bottom red. In Mija's case, that's all the way out because she's really, really strong. Let's have you get one more, but we're going to pretend that she got 5. So level 1, you walk your feet out and back 5 times, staying in the green zone the whole time. You can relax, take a couple of breaths. She doesn't need to rest. Level 2, she's going to bring the needle into the middle of the green. She's going to bring one knee up toward her chest, bring the other one up to join it. Keeping her legs bent at about 90 degrees, she's going to alternate right and left heel touches to the ground. Go ahead. So she's allowed to move one leg up while the other one's going down, and all this time she's maintaining the needle right in the middle of the green. And what you see is going on here is stable lumbar spine. If her spine moved at all, the needle would move, and we would know that she's not doing that stabilization task. At the same time, mobile hips. It's very important to be able to move, squat, stand, lunge, move at the hip while you maintain that perfectly neutral lumbar spine, and rest. Good. Level 3. And again, you can rest between these levels. Level 3, she's going to bring the pressure into the middle of the green. She's going to bring one knee up toward her chest. She's going to bring the other knee up to join it. I always have you get into it like that so that you're not dipping the needle way out of the green zone while you get into position. She's going to squeeze her knees together and then keeping her legs bent about 90 degrees, and you can bend them slightly more. There you go. She's going to bring both heels to the ground and back up at the same time. So she's allowed to count all of the reps where the needle never touches the bottom red. Very important that you never let the needle touch the bottom red. Again, you're rehearsing how to maintain that neutral spine while you're moving at the hip. Level 3 is substantially harder than level 2. So be patient with yourself if you're learning how to do this. In the beginning, take a couple where you don't go all the way down. You might want to just take a partial rep here. You're allowed to go, you're qualified to go as far as you can go without the needle ever coming out of the green. You're qualified to go as far as you can go with the needle staying above the bottom red. And relax. Good. Level 4. bring the pressure up. Needle right in the middle of the green. You bring one knee up. You bring the other knee up to join it. If you're flexible, like Mija, you're just going to straighten both legs up. Now, I'm going to have you come back down. I'm going to set you up differently. If you are not flexible, you're going to reach one leg straight up and reach one leg out. In either case, now you're going to alternate right and left heel touches. Go ahead with straight legs. And Mija goes past vertical because she's flexible. For most of us, we're just going to take that leg to straight up and down each time. It's okay wherever you bring it to. So long as you keep that needle in the middle of the green, you could really do anything you want. We're going to get 10 right and left heel touches here, and then rest. Nice. Now, level 5 is a great deal more difficult than all of the other levels put together. You are not expected to be able to do level 5 right away. Level 5, you're going to bring the pressure up. You bring one knee up. Bring the other knee up to join it, and you reach your both legs straight up. I would recommend that in the beginning, you have a chair out here that you're going to bring your feet down to. Mija's going to lower both of her feet. Go ahead. And then bring them back up. And she's staying in the green the whole time. Can you make it to the floor? Good. So she's being very, very careful to not let that needle drop. Her lower back is staying perfectly still, which means her lower back staying perfectly safe as she gets a really big range of motion with both legs at the same time. Long lever. It's a very difficult exercise, but this is how you make your spine bulletproof, make your abs as strong as you want them. As soon as you are good at getting level 5 and you can get 10 reps all the way down to the ground and up, then you're qualified to start more difficult ab exercises and really build some strong force production in the middle of your body. But until you can get level 5, there's no point in doing any other ab exercises. And there you go.